He was my assistant. The only way he can be brought back is by calling his name 3 times.
Keep my assistant's name out your mother mouth. Today will be my maiden voyage watching the 1988 picture Beetlejuice. I was in the theater yesterday and a trailer came up for the reboot in a little over a month. So I was like, I would be remiss if I don't go ahead and swim in these waters today. So hope this finds you well. Nice to be with you here today. I'm Mr. Valentine. Can't wait to dive into this Michael Keaton led film. I love Michael Keaton and Jackie Brown, my favorite. And my second favorite is Birdman, or the Unexpected Virtue of Ignorance. But without further ado, let's get into this movie. I'll see you on the other side.
That's a big fella. Whoa.
Couldn't be me, dude. Couldn't be me. Spiders give me the heebie-jeebies.
Looks great.
Hi, Barbara.
Hi.
I'm glad I caught you. Heard you're on vacation.
That's right, Jane. Come 6:45 in the morning. Jane, don't send people photos of our house.
Wants to bring the wife and family up here for some peace.
Location, location, location.
Barbara, this house is too big for you. It really ought to be for a couple with a family, you know? Oh, Pumpkin, I didn't mean anything. It's just that, really, this house is too big.
I'll see you in a few weeks.
Jane, huh? Have some discretion about you. Trying to sell that house like hotcakes.
Barbara, come with me down to the store.
Jane says we should sell the house to someone with a family.
Well, I don't think that it's any of Jane's business. We could try again on this vacation, you know?
Really?
Right, we needed to give Jane some Mary Jane. Tell her to take a couple of chill pills.
Morning, Adam. You need a haircut for your vacation?
Oh, thanks, Bill.
Bosman built that foundation in 1835, but his grandson come from Boston.
Oh, that's many moons ago. As he continues his soliloquy.
He got hair right down to his gut. Shoulders, he says to me, just...
Hair down to his knees. Got to be a joker, he just do what he please. Come together.
Great.
Are you sure you wouldn't rather go to Jamaica?
No place like
Hey, look out for that!
Toto, we're not in Kansas anymore. Get out the road, brother. Oh. I beg your finest pardon? What is it, Eddie, the dog from Frasier? With the shenanigans.
That fire wasn't burning when we left.
Oh, wait a minute, playa. What are the implications?
Take things extra slow. Do you remember how we got back up here? I'm gonna go back down to the bridge and retrace our steps.
Okay. I love this concept already. Are they in purgatory limbo? Some version of the afterlife? Question mark?
What is going on?
To show you something. There's that.
Oh.
And there's that.
They're specters.
Handbook for the recently diseased.
Deceased.
Handbook for the recently deceased press.
Being deceased is a disease, I would say, so that tracks.
Why did you disappear when you stepped off the porch? Are we halfway to heaven? Are we halfway to hell? And how long is this going to last?
Geographical and temporal perimeters. Functional perimeters vary from manifestation to manifestation. Oh, this is going to...
Speaking Cantonese, I see.
Damn sandworm was 13%, Well, I better find a job. Let's see, business section.
Oh, we're getting hella metaphysical already. Sign me up, man. Sign me up.
Cute couple. Look nice nice and stupid, too.
There's a sucker born every minute, or in this case, the sucker that dies every minute.
God, what's she doing here?
I don't know.
Hey, Jane, up here! Jane!
Can't see her, right? In the book, rule number 2, the living usually won't see the dead.
Won't or can't?
It just says won't. God, this book is so stupid. I can't understand anything in it.
Barb, honey, we're dead. I don't think we have very much to worry about anymore.
That's a compelling notion.
Great. Just what the doctor ordered.
Oh, man. The bodies are still warm, for Christ's sake.
Delia Dietz, welcome home.
Charles.
It's okay.
Bueller. Bueller.
What do you think, honey?
Delia hates it. I could live here.
Careful, that's my sculpture. And I don't mean mine and I bought it, I mean...
Oh, teenage angst. You hate to see it.
We're not completely helpless, Barbara. I've been reading that book, and there's a word for people in our situation.
Elaborate.
Ghosts.
Get this show on the road.
Oh. Some hijinks are in store, I reckon, huh?
We just have to pray the other closets are bigger than this one.
Oh. Misdirections for the win. That was unsettling.
Ugh. Deliver me from L.L. Bean.
I know what you two are up to, and you're not gonna...
This is not working out at
Charles,
all.
I will not stop living and breathing art just because you need to relax. If you don't let me gut out this house and make it my own, I will go insane and I will take you with me!
Who? Someone's harried. I like this dynamic, though. The living won't see the dead, and I can't. I like where this is taking us, this path, this trajectory.
What's on the 3rd floor?
Attic space.
Oh, I forgot to lock the attic door.
Nearly headless? How could someone be nearly headless?
Did you feel something?
When?
What are you going to chalk that up to? A gust of wind?
I have a feeling there's something very interesting behind this door.
Yeah, ghosts of the people who died in this house. They want us out of here. So let's do them a favor.
Ha ha ha. Cynical. Do y'all believe in ghosts? Let me know in the comments. Do you think there's a modicum of truth to this narrative here? Because me, I can't call it. I don't know ghosts from Adam.
Barbara, you don't know what's out there.
Here.
Otherworldly. The netherworld. I like this cinematography here. The creativity. It's singular. She hit him with a mean right hook. Russian doll looking creature.
We're trapped in this house with those people.
As soon as we get settled, we'll build you a dark room in the basement, okay?
My whole life is a dark room. One big dark room.
Oh, she's bleak, existential. Why is she wearing funeral garb at dinner? I like that characterization.
Troubled by the living? Is that the problem and not the solution? Call Beetlejuice.
Better call Beetlejuice.
Nothing. The bio-exorcist. I don't get it.
That little girl saw us.
Honey, nobody can see us.
But she did.
Definitely did. She has the temperament for it, ladies and gentlemen.
Come on down here and see it. Yeah, now, you get a free demon possession with every exorcism. Now, you can't beat that, can you?
Oh, that's a bang for your buck.
So, say it once, say it twice, 3rd time's the charm. And remember, I wish this thing you want. Or anything you want this long. So come on down now. Chew on the dog.
Hey, what can't Michael Keaton do? Yeah, come on. Exercise your right to a bioexorcism. It's the least you can do.
Draw a door. I don't know why we keep looking in that stupid book.
Knock 3 times.
Oh, buckle up, Buttercup. It's about to be a bumpy ride. All right, these are a motley crew for sure. A hodgepodge mix of creatures.
You don't have an appointment, do you?
We need some help?
Huh, already? We just bit the big one 2 months ago and you want help.
You just kicked the bucket.
Is this what happens when you die?
This is what happens when you die. That is what happens when he dies. And that is what happens when they die.
Ah.
It's all very personal. And I'll tell you something. If I knew then what I know now, I wouldn't have had my little accident.
Oh, dark humor. That is my aesthetic. But that's morbid.
How do I look? There are no mirrors on this side.
Fine.
Thanks, I've been feeling a little flat.
That joke did not fall flat. You're ready for a beauty contest, my friend. Take my word for it. America's next top model.
We're home. How long do you suppose we were waiting there?
3 months. I'd almost given up on you. I was about to leave.
Like sand through an hourglass, so are the days of our afterlives.
We're very unhappy.
What did you expect? You're dead.
We want to get rid of the people who have moved in here. Barbara and I worked very...
It's not a day at the beach, ladies and gentlemen.
Get them out yourselves. It's your house. Haunted houses aren't easy to come by.
Well, we don't quite get it.
I heard. Tore your faces right off. It obviously doesn't do any good to pull your heads off in front of people if they can't see you.
Please,
Start simply. Do what you know. Use your talents. Practice.
Have some ingenuity.
That guy in the flyer, Beetle.
Don't even say his name. You don't want his help.
Candyman. I will not say it 3 times because this is technically a mirror.
But rather than have you stumble onto it and make another mistake, I'll tell you. He was my assistant, but he was a troublemaker.
Smoke casually coming out of her neck. That's hilarious.
The only way he can be brought back is by calling his name 3 times.
Keep my assistant's name out your mother mouth.
Come on. Hey, come here.
It's a bit creepy, no?
I have a little plate that has something to nourish.
Come here. Help me.
Oh. That flies in the face of all things appetizing. There's a fly in the ointment for sure. It's a hell of an octave.
God, how can you stand that woman?
Oh, she thinks her parents are knocking boots or making a beast with 2 backs.
Sick. Sexual perversion. If guys are gonna do that weird sexual stuff, do it in your own bedroom.
Keep me out of your kinks, dude. Real freaking naughty.
Are you the guys hiding out in the attic?
We're ghosts.
Look like under there.
Aren't you scared?
I'm not scared of sheets. Are you gross under there? Are you Night of the Living Dead under there? Living Dead, it's a movie.
It's a great movie, but it doesn't end well for people like me.
Well, I read through that handbook for the recently deceased. Live people ignore the strange and unusual. I myself am strange and unusual.
Her third eye is open, man.
Wanted to frighten you so you would move out.
God, you guys really are dead.
She's elated at the prospect. I like Winona Ryder as an actor.
Well, if you are real ghosts, you guys better get another routine because those sheets, they don't work.
Unlike the holes in those sheets, that strategy is not going to cut it.
It's him. Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice!
Uh-oh.
What happened?
Ask and ye shall receive.
Well, where is he? What do we do?
Looks like we dig, Barbara.
This set design is incredible, huh? Oh.
You two kids picked me. You didn't have to, but you picked me. It makes me want to kiss you guys. Come on, come on.
Not exactly a kiss from a rose. He's trying to seal the deal.
I mean, can you be scary?
Oh, I know you were asking me. Can it be scary? What do you think of this? You like it?
Excuse us, please.
That's slightly nightmarish. You know, I would like to see a reverse shot of that scene. Beetlejuice is a phenomenon.
Barbara, how did you do that?
Where'd you go? Hey, come on. Hey, where'd you go? Nice model.
Michael Keaton is turning in an inspired performance. Give me more. Every time he's on the scene, I'm hooked. Hook, line, and sinker.
Listen, I think we can scare them off ourselves tonight. I have an idea.
What you got up your sleeves there? A ba 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 baran. I won't sing it. I'll spare you. I'll spare you.
You like them.
That's one Dick Cavett. Sure enough.
I saw some ghosts.
Kids! You know, I love them.
Kids say the darndest thing. Hogwash. Balderdash. That's unironically a good song, though.
Stack banana till the morning come.
Daylight come and we want go home.
Come, Mr. Tallyman, tally me banana.
This is absurd. And I am loving every second of it.
Daylight come and we want go home. 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot punch. Daylight come and we want.
And the daughter's just having the time of her life in the background, like, I like these proceedings.
A beautiful, right banana. I beat deadly.
Shake, 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 Senora. Shake your body round. Oh. Things have taken a turn, I declare.
I think the reason is that they were trying to scare you away and you didn't get scared.
Please, they're dead. It's a little late to be neurotic.
Huh? That's reasoning of a kind.
This was not a hallucination. Powerful paranormal experience, and it was real.
Delia, you are a flake. You have always been a flake. If you insist on frightening people, do it with your sculpture.
My stars. Dick Cavett. He has acting chops. Is he in more movies or is this an outlier?
No ghost here.
Oh, this fella here. I think he's going to bite off more than he can chew. And that's saying something considering his robust stature.
Why don't you just leave them alone? They didn't do anything to you.
Oh. Well, that's horrifying, huh? A little look-see. Never hurt nobody, huh?
I don't want to do business with you deadbeats anyway. Thank you. The only one I think I can deal with is that Growlin' Poe's daughter. I think she understands me.
You leave her alone, you...
I love this approach narratively. This script feels fresh and novel.
Never trust the living. We cannot have a routine haunting like yours provide proof
that there is existence beyond death.
Coach, where's the man?
We need our existence to be on a need-to-know basis, and these puny living does not need to know.
I'm not your coach. He survived.
What's our curfew around here?
Will you get out of here? Go on, get downstairs.
Like Uncle Rico from Napoleon Dynamite. Could have gone to state, man.
Maybe this was all a bad idea.
I didn't say anything. Oh, who are we kidding, Charles? You've never had a bad idea.
I don't know, his real life story could beg to differ. Or so I'm told. Allegedly. Allegedly. Or actually.
What are you going to do? To scare them. I want to make sure it's not some silly parlor trick.
I'll go first, honey.
Singing Deo didn't cut it? Jeez Louise, what will? Wheaton? Yowza. These images are grotesque.
Now, go clean house. And don't forget the photographs and the damned handbook.
Alright, if this doesn't work, they're up the creek without a paddle. They're rudderless because if I saw those images in real life, I would be on the first red eye out of town.
Beetlejuice? Name's Beetlejuice?
Ah, you said it twice. Just say it once more. Come on.
It was you, wasn't it?
Me?
The snake.
No, what's make you kids in your imagination? Just say it.
I want to talk to Barbara.
No, you don't need that.
That's what I'm talking about, Lydia. She's being prudent. She's being sensible. Even on the edge of despair, she has her wits about her. I like that characterization.
We're dead.
I want to be dead too.
No. Lydia.
Oh, Lydia's going through it right now.
Being dead really doesn't make things any easier.
Listen to her on this, Lydia. This is something we know a lot about.
We're the arbiters of all things death in this situation.
These pictures, Lydia.
No, really. They said they might come back and we could all live here if you agreed not to tease them or make them do stupid tricks.
She has such a tendency to overreact. Don't worry, we're not relying on her.
That's rich, stepmother. I like the usage of the color red and the overall cinema palette of this film.
The wedding clothes.
Oh, we're having a seance, are we? Seance it ain't so.
Barbara? Barbara?
Gone without a trace.
Our corpse, and we rise to be.
Oh no.
This is engrossing though. I am transfixed. I'm transfixed.
Stop it! Oh.
As flies the lizard, serpent fell.
Oh, we've been compromised over. We have been undermined. Something poetically tragic about this turn of events.
What's happening to them?
I don't know.
They're dying!
They're already dead. They can't feel a thing.
That's not true. Look at them.
That's
Time keep on slipping, slipping, slipping.
Oh, help them, please.
I want out for good. In order for me to do that, hey, I gotta get married.
What's the age of consent, Beetlejuice?
What do we got here tonight, kids? Ooh, well, we got the Maitlands. Brown boy, we're gonna have some laughs.
Ortho's like, what fresh hell is this? And scene.
You're welcome at our house anytime you want to come over. In the meantime, the dowry's on me, Dad.
Oh, dowry is such a fascinating aspect of our history.
Shall we?
Oh, this narrative is jaw-dropping.
Do you
this woman to be your wedded wife?
Jeez, I don't know. I mean, it's kind of a big decision, isn't it? I mean, I always said if I ever did it, I was going to do it once. And sure, yeah. Go ahead.
And you,
Don't fake dither, Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice! Beetlejuice!
There you go. I'm telling you, honey, she meant nothing to me. Nothing at all.
Apparently, man. You didn't have the decency to take the ring off her finger, dude. That's diabolical. All right. Not gonna worm your way out of this, Beetlejuice, huh? Nice to make your acquaintance.
About 3:30, I guess.
Give it like a year.
Are they coexisting?
How'd you do in that science test?
Gross. They wanted me to dissect a frog. I told them no way. I said it was against my religion. So I got a C.
I'd rather you dissect the frog in school than have you croak.
I got an A. So can I?
Well, I suppose.
Where we heading with this, huh? Oh, yes. This is insane. I love it. These are good songs, man. Harry Belafonte, brother. Ah. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. Keep it in your pants, brother.
women. I don't know what her problem is. Normally chicks.
What is that, the national debt in the year 2024?
Pardon me. Did you do that? Let me ask you something. How do you get them down so small? Hey, there goes Elvis. Yo, King.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Some kind of underwear deal. I don't know what. Whoa, hey, what are you doing? Hey, stop. Hey, everyone's over here.
Hey, this might be a good look for me.
He said you need a psychiatrist or a shrink. I believe you. You know what? At the end of this movie, I'm led to believe, I'm drawing the conclusion that those football players did not, in fact, survive the crash. Work your body line. All right. Hey, I'm glad I watched this movie today. I happened to be sitting in that theater seeing Beetlejuice coming out September the 1st, if I'm not mistaken. And this was a heck of a ride. The tone of this film was whimsical. It was absurd. It was dark, had some dark undertones. But there were some emotional moments like Lydia's disposition, which was a gift and a curse. You know, she was kind of like depressed, but she also had the ability to see our protagonist. And that worked. The script worked for me. It did. You know, this couple having a honeymoon at home, they drown. And next thing you know, they're trying to figure out how to navigate the afterlife. And I like the concept of it coming with the manual, because I've often found myself musing on the fact that life does not come with the manual. There's no, hey, this is how 1 + 1 = 2. It's just, hey, you're born. Good luck. Godspeed, my friend. Godspeed. Yeah, man. Michael Keaton is an undeniable force in this film. An undeniable force. Everything he does is interesting, which is customary for his acting ability in every film I've seen him in, particularly, as I said in the beginning, Jackie Brown and Birdman. But it's just like his timbre, the cadences, you know, the decibels he reached. He was a menace. He was a menace, but it was so endlessly, you know, compelling what he was able to do with this character. Daylight come and me one go home. And Shake Sonora, Shake Your Body Around. These are some classic sounds, classic songs. And I know this movie is a classic because I heard about it all the time, but I never sat down and took the time to watch it. I'm glad I did today. I appreciate you watching with me. I like the cinematography. The visual landscape was, come on, it was mesmerizing. The imaginative take of this film, the screenwriters did something about which they can write home. You know, this is a real feather in their cap. Just the exploration of metaphysics, philosophy, existence, you know, tinkering with the idea of family dynamics and teenage angst and the whole concept of the afterlife. Because no one alive, as far as I'm concerned, no one alive knows what it's like to be in the afterlife or the lack thereof. Hey, it's above my pay grade, you know what I mean? I literally can't call it. I don't know afterlife from Adam. And so I imagine these screenwriters sitting down and saying, what would it be like if? And I noticed how the color red permeated throughout the film. Subtly, but it was, you know, it was like an elegant usage of the color red. Like each character had some semblance of it. I don't think I ever saw Lydia wear it, but you know, because Alec Baldwin's character, he had a red undershirt on to begin with, and then the stepmother had some. And I don't know, it just made the screen pop, and it factored into the story about this passion, this desire, this drive, and this anger. The symbolism of the color red really worked for me in this film as well. And we find ourselves rooting for these ghosts and Lydia and seeing how they're gonna, you know, coexist, how they're gonna harmonize within the context of this story world. And the end result is nothing short of engaging and raptures. I felt enraptured and elated throughout this film because it imbued me with such a feeling of upliftment and affirmation. All in all, man, yeah, this was an enjoyable experience for Mr. Valentine here. Yes, I spoke in the third person. You will forgive me. So boom, now they're trying to navigate the afterlife. They're having an increasingly difficult time doing just that. And it's mediated, facilitated by the liaison in Lydia, Winona Ryder's character. And I don't know, you know, it just, this movie feels refreshing. It feels like modern, even though it was 1988, I think. Yeah, I like this novel approach. I, for one, cannot wait to see Beetlejuice coming out in a month's time. You know, it's a gift and a curse. I feel like it's a curse insofar as this movie came out before I was born, but I've lived my whole life without seeing this. But it's a gift is that, you know, I get to experience these two films that are speaking to each other, the first and the second Beetlejuice, within the relatively short time period. So whenever that gets released, I will be doing a reaction to this. I'm going to try to refrain from seeing it in theaters because I go to the theaters quite frequently. But, you know, I'm doing the same with Inside Out too. I'm just going to wait for it to be released, home viewing, and do a reaction video to both those movies on the channel. But thank you for watching with me today. I appreciate all the support I have on this channel, YouTube channel. We have surpassed 7,000 subscribers, and that is no small feat, and I value that greatly. Thank you for every single one of my subscribers who are taking the time to watch these videos with me for the first time. And if you want to support the channel further, grammar, am I right? If you want to support the channel further, like this video, leave me some comments down below, and subscribe if you aren't a subscriber. You can also mosey on over to the Patreon, where I release unedited, full-length reactions to all of my videos and also exclusive content over there. We have different tiers, so check that out if that tickles your fancy. I appreciate my superior cupidity members who select movies for me to watch each month. V-Dubs, Mega Reacts, and I like to stay at home. I doff my proverbial cap to you. And also to my Prestige Worldwide members on the Patreon. Russian Paul, KDS, DeAndre Flyboy, Robert M, Thistlefig, Trevor, Jake M, Nizate, FizzU, and Kevin C. Prestige Worldwide tier allows my patrons to get early access and unedited videos. So appreciate all that tier. And the Valentine card holders. All of you get my undying gratitude. Thank you to whoever finds themselves watching this at this juncture. We get to cross paths on the virtual town square. And I hold that near and dear to my heart. But this was 1988's Beetlejuice. And as always, until we meet again.